Oh yeah. Good fish right there, guys. Good fish. Hey y'all, just some Kayak Catfish. I am getting an early start this morning. This is my first early morning trip of 2019, and I'm anchored down off a point out here. I got out here a little before dawn. I netted some shad. I've got several big gizzard shad here in that kind of 8 to 10 inch range. I just got set up. I've got a headpiece on one rod, a body section on another, and then I've got a live bluegill on one rod too, since it's still kind of dark, early morning hours. I'm hoping to maybe entice a flathead here as well. But today is a day where we got some weather coming in this afternoon, supposed to get some rain and some high winds, and the winds are going to be high enough it's going to prevent me from fishing in the afternoon. So I thought, with the temperatures, it's getting into spring here, it's getting a little bit more comfortable in these early morning hours. I'll get out here and give it a shot here and get set up before dawn. So like I said, I got my baits out. I'm going to fish for hopefully 4 or 5 hours today before this weather moves in. We'll see if we can get on some. Look at that. He's on there. I just dropped it back down. I had a little dink take my bait a minute ago, and he popped off up here, and I dropped my bait back down. And this one hit it as soon as it hit bottom. Gonna get the skunk out with this one. Sun's up now. This one, he's gonna pull now a little bit. But the sun's about up now, and getting daylight out here. Didn't get any action at all before the sun come up. So see what we can get going here the rest of the morning. All right, the flathead, guys. That's a flathead right there. That's my favorite skunk buster right there. Get that out of him. Bring him on up in here. Look at that. Not a bad flathead to start the day. It's funny. People tell me all the time, and they leave comments, I can't catch flatheads on cut bait. I got a live bluegill on that rod right there, which is about, 6 feet from the rod with the cut bait, and he hates cut bait. So there he is, the old skunk buster. Nice looking flathead. Hope this is a sign of the way the day's gonna go. Let's let him go. See ya. All right, that last fish ate a gizzard shad head. We're gonna drop another one right back down. There that one goes. There that one goes. My live bluegill got killed here and stripped off the hook. And I was just about to put a piece of shad on there, and this one took off. This is on a gizzard shad body section. Get some action here all of a sudden. The one that got that bluegill was acting like a flathead. This one may be another flathead too. He's gonna take off now. He's got some fight in him. Yep, that's another flathead, guys. That's another flatty. I said that other one got my live bluegill a minute ago. That one got hit too. I felt him. Alright, let's land this one right quick. We gotta get some baits down there. We ain't got that bait left in the water. If there's a fish on it or not. Alright guys, well there's that flathead. 2 in a row. If I hadn't have missed that other one, probably would have been 3 in a row. All right, I'm gonna let him go real quick. See you, buddy. Get out of here. I gotta get some baits back down there. Look at that rod, guys. Look at that rod. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. I knew I felt him hit while I was dealing with the other one. I knew he was on there. I ain't got a single bait in the water right now. I'd love it if this was another flathead. It may very well be the way he was acting. This was on the gizzard shad head. Yep, it's another flathead. It's another one. Hey, I'm on them today. I'm on the flatheads today. Alright, flathead number 3. I think that one's probably the smallest of the bunch. Man, these are awesome fish, ain't they? Awesome fish. Well, let's let him go real quick. I don't have a single bait in the water right now. We gotta get him back down there. Guess I just take these kitchen shears. These things work excellent on shad. It beats having to get a cutting board and a knife all the time. And these, gizzard shad heads here, all I'm doing is hook them up through the bottom lip there, out through the nostril. Got that on a Carolina rig. And again, I'm just suspending them right under the kayak. I'm in 37, 38 feet right now off this point, depending on where the kayak's sitting as the wind kind of moves me around. And we on them. There we go. Had a little lull in the action there. Probably been 30 minutes or so since I had a bite. The graph's just kind of been lit up with fish. They look like they're just small dinks on there. Oh, goodness. He's an ornery thing. All right, y'all. 4th fish of the day and only the first blue cat. That is very unusual for me. It is a good day though. Bumped. Now I got a little weight on it. There he goes too. There he goes. Yeah. Well, we got us another one. Sorry if Lawnmower Man there's interfering on the camera. It's pulling. We're mowing out here at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's another flathead, guys. Another flathead. He's gonna take off now. He's got up here at the surface. Getting ready to land him. He's gonna take off. Flathead number 4. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's still ornery. Look at that. You know, these flatheads I've caught this morning, none of them's been huge by any stretch of the imagination, but they all pull hard. Flatheads are hard pulling fish, and they are a lot of fun. I got another one on this rod right here. Something's after it. I may have just let it go. I think he let it go. But, yeah. It's been a good morning. I'm going to get a quick picture of this one with my phone here before I let him go. Alright, I just got a quick picture there for the obligatory social media crap. There he is, one more time. See you, buddy. Let's do it again when you're 50 pounds heavier. There he goes, there he Fish on. Fish on. It's been a good morning, and it just keeps getting better. Alright guys, a little blue cat there. Haven't seen many of these this morning, have we? Let's let him go. You tell your friends I'm looking for them, especially your big friends. There goes one. There goes one. That one's pulling, buddy. That one's pulling. That's the one we've been waiting on right there now. That's the one I need. A big boat too. Looks like a wake boat. So they turn it. Maybe they're going the other way. Good. It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. It's like 10:30 in the morning right now, and I haven't hooked into a fish in a while. I've had some dink taps, but not much else happening. That's a good fish right here. That's a good fish. He's staying down. I got a wake boat down here doing donuts. Those idiots. Bust out the second camera here. If we can get it going. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, this is, like I've said in other videos, something I'm doing new for 2019 is I'm making myself be more patient and sit on areas, places that I expect fish to be or move into and out of throughout the day. And it's a big change from how I've been in years past. You know, I'm always on the move, and this fish is gonna run again here. Can't pull some drag. But so far this year, I've been doing this since December, and it's paying off. You know, it was the old me, how I've been fishing the last, well, forever. I'd have done been gone, you know, off this spot, and I wouldn't have got this fish. That's not to say I wouldn't have got into some good fish somewhere else that I had moved to, but so far I'm very impressed with the results I'm getting doing this year. I was concerned I wouldn't be able to stick with it very long if I wasn't to give it a full test. Man, he's still pulling drag. But I'm definitely going to be doing this for the remainder of the year. Just give it the full run, you know, really put the time into it, so I can compare my results with, you know, previous years. But so far so good. Man, he's going. That's a strong fish. He's got my other line up there, but that's all right. That's a good blue. It's a good blue. Get rid of the phone here. Yeah, buddy. Goodness. If you're hearing that noise on the camera, that's my other line. Just pulled it out of the kayak. Still ain't got a good look at him. I saw him come up and tail splashed. I still haven't gotten a... Oh yeah. Good fish right there, guys. Good fish. Good fish. This one ate a gizzard shad head. That is a good one, buddy. That was what I was hoping to find here today. That's a good fish, y'all. Great fish right there. That's what he eat. Gizzard shad head, buddy. Gizzard shad head. Let's see if I can get these lines untangled right quick. Oh, yeah. Look at that, guys. Oh, I got that rod back there going down, too. Look at that. I put him on that board there. I think he's somewhere around 45 inches. That's a good fish. I'm getting pounded with boat wake. I had 2 houseboats go by me while I was trying to measure him there, so I got to get some better pictures here in a minute. This is what I was hoping to get out here today. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. I love it, man. It's so much fun. When they hit a suspended bait, golly bum, they pull hard. This was a fun fight all the way to the end. Alright, I'm going to try to get him on this board here and get some pictures of him now that the water's finally calming down a second. So I don't want to keep him out too long. Boy, he's heavy, I'll tell you that. Alright guys, let's get him up here for one more picture. That's a great fish. A downside of these tournaments is it takes a long time to get these pictures, and I hate leaving the fish out of the water as long as I have with this one. So let's get him back in the water here. Look at that. Alright buddy. I like to drop these fish in gently, but I can't lean over that far. Oh, there you go. Bye, Mr. Blue Cat. Bye-bye. And he gone. Now, after that excitement's over, I still got this one on this other rod back here. At least I think he's still on. Get that off. Man, that was awesome. You get them bruisers like that, they can wear you out on here, can't they? I'm winded. Let's get this one up here and see what we got. Alright. Look at that, guys. That's fish number 2 of the double. Man. That's a good time, y'all. That is a good time. I love it. Alright, let's get him back in here. Let that one go. Take off one out of here. I'm going to get some more baits back down there and catch some more. Yeah, that one's going to pull. Look at him go, man. Look at that one go. I apologize if there's some wind noise on the camera. You know, we got these high winds coming in this afternoon. It's starting to get here now. It's blowing right into that microphone. I was actually thinking about leaving here shortly. It's been over an hour since I caught that last big fish there. I haven't had much going on since, a few dink taps here and there. Just hoping as this front gets closer here, you know, the wind's kind of a nuisance as it picks up, but I was hoping as the front gets closer it might get these fish a little more active. Alright guys, that's another one right there. It's a pretty good fish. I got that hook there. Man, like I said, it's been a while. You know, the weather's really starting to change out here, but I've held on, just, you know, hoping I'd get into some more here, and I've got this one. It's a good fish. He's heavy for his size. All right, well, let's let him go. Get on out of here, Blue Cat. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what's happening. Oh, there goes one pulling. Just got me around real quick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, had about got away from me. Oh, come on up in here now. Look at that. Got us another one. That's another good sized blue. Let me throw him here on the table. I'm sure that one's over 34 inches. That'd be another tarp. You know, we got the Tennessee Angler Recognition Program here in Tennessee. And anything over 34 inches, I don't participate in it because I don't want to spend $5. Every time I catch a decent sized fish, I'd go broke. But let's see here. He can put his tail out there. All right, y'all. There he is. He's 38 inches. So another dang good fish. Yeah, this weather out here, like I said, it's turning, but it's turning these fish on too. So I'm gonna ride it out as long as I can. All right. See ya. I do got a fish on there. I thought I might. Thought he was on there, and then I thought he dropped it. And then I picked up on it, and he was. It was a little flathead. All right, y'all, looky there. Got us another flathead. I think that's number 5 on the day. That's a good day of flathead fishing, if you ask me. Not even counting the blues we've got today. I'm gonna let him go, and I think that right there is gonna be a fitting end. We started the day with the flathead. We're gonna end the day with the flathead. I'm probably gonna stay out here a little while longer, but it's been kind of starting to sprinkle a little bit. I'm gonna have to cover up them cameras to keep them from getting wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video portion of this day, unless I just happen to hook into another huge fish or something like that. But what an awesome day it has been out here, man. I couldn't have asked for a better day. I mean, it has just been really, I mean, I started out with the flatheads this morning, then a school of small blues moved in, which I'll probably edit a lot of them out just to keep this video from being an hour long. Then I had a stretch of nothing before I got on those big blues, and then I had another stretch of nothing, and then some more big blues here, so, and then that flathead. So it's been a good day. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.